So yesterday, after over 3 weeks in Washington, we finally made the trek south and crossed into Oregon. We are staying at the, what is it? LL Stub Stewart. I don't know who that is or what that means, but it's a pretty nice state campground. I think it's mostly popular for like biking trails and
a lot of mountain bike trails you see driving through the park. There's no like lake or river or anything. It's just like a recreation area. Up on top of a mountain though. It's kind of cool. Or a hill, I guess, more than a mountain.
I'm wishing we had some bikes right now. We still need to get some bikes. So tomorrow we're gonna head into Portland. We're only about, I think it's like 35 miles into the city. So we're gonna go check it out. We've been researching and I think it's gonna be pretty much just a food tour of Portland because I have about 20 different places that I wanna try.
She's like, yeah, I got a whole day planned tomorrow. And it shows me the notes and it's like 15 places to eat. I'm like, how are we gonna do that?
But we're in Portland, so that's what you gotta do. So we gotta bring our appetites tomorrow, maybe do a lot of walking so we can burn off some of those calories and work up an appetite. All right, so we're heading into Portland this morning for a full day of eating and drinking ahead of us. I purposely skipped breakfast this morning. Did you eat breakfast?
No, first time I haven't eaten breakfast in a long time, so.
We're saving our appetites. First order of business is finding parking, which is always an issue going into a city, especially with a big truck.
Especially when she tells me, oh yeah, I read about a lot of reviews of people getting their windows smashed in, so I'm not paranoid at all.
Yeah. We read that in Seattle too, and in Portland, like every parking lot and garage I looked at, like people are saying that their windows are smashed in, so that makes us feel good. So we took everything valuable out of the truck, of course, but it's still no fun to come back to your truck and find windows smashed in, so hopefully we don't have any issues. Hopefully we find a parking lot.
More importantly, there's some amazing food and a lot of good Thai food that I'm having withdrawals from, so
yeah, we're going to be definitely checking out the Thai food scene today. I found a lot of good recommendations online. But first, parking, then coffee and donuts. Well, we found a spot, $15 for the day in this lot right downtown. But there are a ton of homeless people around, so that's not very encouraging, but what can you do? I guess it's a risk we have to take. I went with a plain old fashioned. These were always my favorite. Chocolate and it's pretty damn good. Like the one meal that we miss so much from Thailand. We used to eat this like every day.
Except in Thailand it was $1 and in Portland it's 11.
I think it's gonna live up to
looks pretty much the same.
Mrs. Khao Guy and Khon Kaen.
No way. It's probably cheaper to fly back to Khon Kaen.
Let's see. You got chicken and rice. The special sauce.
Ginger sauce.
This is what tells you whether it's really good or not. Is
smells
sauce.
good.
Did we get soup too?
Soup too. All right, here we go. Let's see if it's as good as Thailand itself.
Well, the verdict is the sauce is good. The rice is good.
A lot of shit for this, for saying, but I think it sucks. Sucks compared to Thailand. I'm just being straight up honest, but this is like nowhere near Thailand standards. What?
to find a little shady spot, hang out, do a little people watching.
People watching could be like a full day activity in Portland. The whole like keep Portland weird thing, they definitely live up to their slogan.
Succeeding, for sure.
It's just an interesting city. It's hot today. It's 90 degrees. And we even saw one vendor had closed down today. They're only open from 9 to 2 p.m. because of the hot weather. They had a chalkboard out front, so they are definitely not used to it. I'll say that for us, coming from Florida, it's actually like tolerable. If it was 90 degrees in Florida, we could not walk as far as we've done today. As soon as you get out of the sun into the shade, it's actually nice. So sitting down by the riverfront, it's pretty nice. Good place to people watch. What do you think of the food scene so far?
So Nong's Khao Gai was a total strikeout. Everybody raved about it. Maybe it's just because we're used to eating it in Thailand. Not trying to sound like a snob here, but really it was just the quality of the chicken that was kind of disappointing, especially for $11. The sauce was good, but the chicken itself was like almost inedible.
Yeah, I mean, Khao Gai in Thailand is like a cheap breakfast option. We never paid more than $1.50 for it, and it was awesome. And then we paid $11 here, and it was just, I don't know.
Just disappointing.
I do feel like a snob saying that, but I'm just, I don't know, trying to keep it real, and I would never recommend that, especially if you've had it in Thailand. But we did go to, what was that called?
The whole bowl.
Whole bowl. That was good. It was just brown rice, beans.
Like a curry sauce, black olive, sour cream, really, really good. Only like $6.50 or something.
Yeah,
half the price.
I thought that was way better than the Khao Gai.
Yeah, there's so many options here. We couldn't possibly try them all, but I feel like there's definitely better options than the Khao Gai.
But what we are looking forward to, at least what I'm looking forward to the most, is what's coming up next, the breweries. So we're gonna head to some of the breweries and check those out. An interesting place. I just got yelled at because I put my chair from here to right there. Literally a difference of about 12 inches because supposedly the fire marshal is in the building behind me and you're not allowed to move your chair from one place to the other or it creates some kind of problem. To me, like, I don't know, I don't get that. I would think that they would want people to be as comfortable as possible to buy more beer as possible, but I'm not going to say because my ear, look, it's roaching in the sun right now. It's 95 degrees today, so we're out of here.